What's going on, everybody? It's Curry Lord here with another video, and today for you guys I am finally back with Genshin Impact. I know it's been long, well maybe for you guys it hasn't really been long since my previous video, but it's been quite long since I recorded, and I thought I'd just get back into it because I don't know, I've just been slacking because of uh, personal issues and stuff, so yeah, I'm finally back in Genshin. Yay. But anyways, I thought we'd start off this adventure with finally doing Noelle's story quest. I've always wanted to do this, but I've been saving it to make a video on it because, as you guys know, Noelle's story quest is my favorite. I mean, hangout quest, hangout session. I think that's what it's called. That is my favorite. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Also, I am gonna be uploading more now because as you guys know, the 1.6 update came out. Even though I haven't spoken on it, I'm terribly sorry if you do like hearing what comes out and stuff. I am terribly sorry. I will next update. I will definitely make a video, but be on the lookout for new videos coming out on a lot of different things. And yeah, let's hop into it. So we need to speak to Noelle.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's bladework fundamentals.
I see. Oh, and also, by the way, guys, I am going to be um uh on the lookout for tomorrow Eula's story quest. I am going to be releasing that tomorrow as well. So this week is packed full of actual content for you guys. Um, yeah, I pretty much planned this in advance, even though I've been stacking.
So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything?
What are you doing?
Oh, honorary knight.
Hi.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Anything you need me to take care of?
Just came here to say hi. You don't look so good. Okay, guys, since we're doing this, let me get back into voice acting. So I'm gonna portray Ether. Um, I'm. I mean, she has her own lines, so she can read them. Okay. Just came to say hi. Um. Just came to say hi, I guess.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. It has been quite a while since we last met, hasn't it? I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless amount of material to review.
Surely the only exam that can make Noelle so nervous is...
Right. The Knights of Favonia's selection exam. Even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight. It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time.
I can be your studying buddy. I can be your studying buddy.
Study buddy? No, that won't be necessary. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill
Honestly,
my
I'm not
dream.
sure if I can do
Any
voice acting,
obstacles
guys.
I
I'm
face
not
are
good
mine
at
to
voice
overcome.
acting. I'm not very good at expression, like a
Plus, there is still
hyper
some time to go
expression.
before the exam arrives. You're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time.
I mean, I'm not doing anything right now, so
But
you're not really
on
taking
the
up
day
any
of the
time.
exam, if you happen to be free.
Which day is the exam out? Which day is the... Which day is the exam? I'll be there. God, I can't even read.
Based on the night's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now.
Half a year away?
But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon? Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will disappear. I've planned my schedule carefully. If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all the time I save studying, I should just about be able to finish these books.
By the way, guys, if you're new to my channel, one thing you gotta know about me when it comes to hangout sessions is I do it my own way. Like I find my own route, and then afterwards I'll go back and then do each dialogue piece for you guys again, so that you guys can see all the things that happen.
Well, there's always coffee if I feel
Well, all the
sleepy,
options.
and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy.
Pushing yourself too hard will only affect your exam performance.
No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination.
By the way, I think I'm gonna try and read it in my own words rather than read it word for word.
Did I get too
I
worked
think
up all
that's
of a
better.
sudden? My vision seems a bit... No. I still have training tomorrow. I must fresh... I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Pushing yourself too hard will only make things worse.
No, but every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or training helps to relieve it a little. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared. And that makes me even more nervous.
A change in scenery might do you good. Might be good for you. I don't know why they say might do you good. I think I'm going to. So I know this is gonna be a splitting point. I can tell you guys now. Don't hide from it. Confront the stress of the exam directly. Um, a change in scenery might do you good.
You mean a change of location? Yes. Staying in the Knight's headquarters and in the library all the time does tend to make me feel as if I always have to be studying. But where else could I go? The Cat's Tail? Or the Angel's Share? Or perhaps somewhere away from the city? Starsnatch Cliff or Windrow. I could even make some muffins, grab some napkins, and make a picnic out of it. Oh, but would that just waste too much time?
Okay, this one's. How about even further away? Make it a trip to Liyue.
A trip? To Liyue? Oh, I couldn't possibly justify that. In the time it would take to get to Liyue and back, I could have finished several of my books.
In the words of the famous Yang Li, Liyue has an own. Let me try that again. In the words of the famous Rex Lappers, Liyue has an old saying: "Better to travel 10,000 miles than to read 10,000 books."
You really think I shouldn't limit myself to Mondstadt?
Oh, I was hoping that he would say
You're
Liyue.
right. Mondstadt is symbolized by the wind, but my vision is a Geo one. Maybe visiting the nation built by the Geo Archon could help me learn something new. Very well then. If it's just a quick visit.
A quick visit. Yo, like, I'm not trying to be rude here, guys, but they don't know the definition of a quick visit in this world. I swear. In my eyes, I can't speak. A quick visit is like a 5-minute drive or a 10-minute drive to somebody's house. These people say a quick visit is. Look here. So you're telling me walking all this way. Taking in mind they can't teleport. Walking all the way through Darwin, through this place, through Wangshu Inn, all this way to Liyue Harbor is a quick walk. Okay. I mean, if that had a vehicle, I guess it would be much quicker, but hey, I'm not judging. What the hell's that? Oh. Teleporters. Journey to Liyue. Oof, that was a tiring journey. My word. To think that'll make us walk that distance. I should be ether for this.
I can't believe I've really come all the way to Liyue. Wow! The architecture here is so unique. And there are so many people around.
I hope we get to see other characters from Liyue that like meet up with
I feel like I'm constantly being watched.
Well, Well, you do look especially good today. Damn.
No. Please, don't make fun of me.
Well,
You shouldn't make jokes like that in public. People may hear you and get the wrong idea. Huh. How strange. Back in Mondstadt, I never feel shy around strangers. But over here, I feel so tense. It's probably because I'm in a completely different environment.
mhm.
I don't know how I should act to make sure I don't make a fool. And speaking of, I heard that it's customary to eat with chopsticks in Liyue. Back in
Is it?
Mondstadt, I've previously provided chopsticks to visitors from Liyue, but I've never used them myself. Oh, I hope I won't become a laughingstock.
Some food here can be eaten without chopsticks. Want to have a look? I can teach you how to use chopsticks. Wanna try?
Huh? Oh, I was just thinking aloud. Don't worry about it. My time here in Liyue is precious. I should make good use of it to study.
Uh, you never know. The exam may test your ability to work with partners for your understanding the local culture will help you connect with people and learn more. Better idea.
True. If I offended the locals by not knowing their customs, I wouldn't have the chance to learn from. Huh. Then, okay. Let's start by learning about the local cuisine. Do you have any suggestions?
um, you can trust me with this. Let's go to One Min restaurant. Um, 1 minute.
Okay.
So,
If it comes recommended by you, I'm excited to find out what kind.
where's One Min restaurant again? Oh, this place. Ah,
If it isn't the Traveler, what would you like to order today? One Min Restaurant will cook it just how you like it. Oh, is this a new customer you brought with you? Based on Madame's attire, it would appear that even a knight of Favonius will travel all the way to Liyue just to try One Min Restaurant's cooking.
Knight of Favonius? Oh, I'm not.
I'm just joking, of course. You must be in Liyue on official business. But anyway, while you're here in Liyue, I can confidently say that you won't regret stopping by One Min Restaurant to try our tasty dishes.
true.
That's not what I meant.
Not what you meant? Oh, I see. I suppose you must be looking for Liyue Pavilion or Sinyue Kiosk. Most first-time visitors have only heard of these two places. I just didn't expect the Knights of Favonius to be the same way.
That's not what she meant.
But what I meant was, I am not an official Knight of Favonius. I'm just a knight in training, currently serving as a maid.
Goodness, they really distinguish between knights to that degree? Well, anyway, as long as you dine at One Min Restaurant, rest assured you will leave here a satisfied. Since this is your first time in Liyue, perhaps you're not used to chopsticks yet. If so, might I recommend the grilled tigerfish? Fresh, fragrant, and easy to eat. If I tone down the spice a little, it should be perfect for the Mondstadt palate. Will you try it?
No, what do you think?
I want to learn about the Liyue diet. Adjusting the dish to accommodate what I'm used to seems to defeat the purpose of coming here.
Oh, you want to try something with more of a local flavor? Well, in that case, you've got to try our signature dish, black back perch stew. The only thing is, you can't really eat it without using chopsticks, and the level of spice is not for everyone. I pour oil into a hot pan, throw in a big handful of Jueyun chilies, and stir fry
Chilies
them
are a
to
lot.
release the flavor. Then, I sprinkle in some powdered violet grass to enhance the spiciness.
Violet grass seems to be very expensive to even
Phew,
find.
I can already feel the spiciness just by listening to your description. Will I be able...
Come on, you can do it. Don't force it if you're not going to enjoy it.
But if I give up so soon,
Ah,
how can I learn to overcome future obstacles?
screw that.
It's just a harmless bit of chili pepper. Chef Mao, I will go with your recommend...
Great. Please have a seat. One black back perch stew coming right up.
Sure.
Oh, so spicy. I can't even hold my chopstick steadily.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. It's certainly very spicy, but once you get over that, oh, it's quite delicious. What surprised me is how the freshness of the fish still shines through, despite how heavily seasoned the dish is.
Mm-hmm. Very
Next
nice
time
food
I
in Liyue.
entertain guests from Liyue, I wonder if I'll be able to prepare such delicious food for them.
Your cooking is delicious too. Liyue is in a league of its own. Your cooking is delicious too. There, let's go.
Then let me bake some muffins for you when we get back.
Wow, you've already finished? How do you feel? Even locals rarely finish the dish so quick.
Oh, it was very good. Thank you.
Ah, you're very welcome. Seeing customers satisfied is my greatest pleasure, but I must say, I really didn't expect you to drink the soup. It's so spicy that most people here in Liyue can't even handle it.
The soup? We weren't supposed to drink it?
Time to move on.
Oh, yes. Next time I eat in Liyue, I'll be sure to check how each dish is meant to be consumed. Oh, that sounds like ironwork going on over there. Is it a blacksmith?
Yep.
From the kind of weapons made here, I should be able to learn something about the local combat style. Will you come with me to the blacksmith so I can take a look?
You must mean Hufing Ironmongers. Sure, follow me.
Oh, great! It's almost like you're the host and I'm your guest. As a maid, I can't help but feel...
I've been to Liyue multiple times.
It's really got a lot going for it.
Okay, guys. So this is the forge guy, I guess.
Wow. Just from looking at these weapons, I can tell they have great power. This is the nation built by the Geo-Archon, after all.
Yep. He's OP.
I wonder how Favonia's blade work could be applied to these weapons, and what kind of modifications would be needed.
It seems like you are getting some inspiration.
Yes, and even though I'm just thinking through problems as I always do, I don't feel as nervous as I did when I was in Mondstadt.
Hey! You over there! What are you doing?
Huh? What's wrong, little...
Who you calling little boy? I'm a mighty warrior. I see you, with your strange attire, acting all mysterious, lording around the ironmongers. Yeah, you're up to no...
I'm not up to any...
Huh. You can't hide it from me. I see the way you look at those weapons. Same way I look at them, too. You must be planning to sneak over and steal a couple of blades when the man's not looking, huh? Well, I'm warning you. Quit while you're ahead. Stop before you do something you'll regret. 'Cause if you get caught, that man is gonna yell at you.
She's a knight. She's a knight of Favonia. She wouldn't do such a thing. She's here. She has her own weapon already. She wouldn't need to.
Honorary knight, please. I told you not to call me that.
Knight of Favonius? Huh. Then she's no small fry after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I still don't think I can trust you. Unless you show me your great sword and also your vision.
Also, that's what you're really after.
That's not true. No great sword can outshine the mighty Dugu longsword. And one day, I'm gonna get my Geo vision. So, I'm not jealous. Who said anything about being jealous?
The cat is out of the bag. All right then, if you would, please be careful with them.
You're really gonna let me have a look? Wow.
Studies Noelle's blade. Damn.
That glow, it really is a Geo vision. And this sword is so heavy. I can't hold it. It's not fair. If only I were a bit...
Be patient, you'll get... Besides, I'm sure your dream will come...
It's clear to me now. You bear a Geo vision. You wield a great sword. You're a nice person from Mondstadt. You must be a fabled knight of Favoni. I must accept that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt live up to their name. But I shall not concede defeat.
What?
As surely as the hills are green and the rivers flow into the sea, our paths will cross again.
Wait, Oh, he's gone. I do hope there are no further misunderstandings today.
True.
Children in Liyue have these dreams too. I never would have thought. When I was little, the other Mondstadt kids and I always used to imagine what kinds of visions we would have when we grew up. I hope... Anyway, what's next? Should we visit Leola's harbor or take a short break?
The harbor, we may learn something from the Lilith. Let's head to third round knockout, then keep exploring. Let's go to the harbor.
Yes.
I think that's the best place to go.
There does seem to be a large number of Noeliths stationed at the harbor.
Okay. We're gonna parachute. We're gonna glide in. Wee. Up.
While the Millet stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Wow, it's good to finally meet you two.
You've been looking for us?
Yes. Word is that a knight of Favonius has appeared in Liyue. That's why I came to have a look. I never expected that one of you would be the honored guest at the Chi-Sing. And the other one must be the rumored knight of Favonius.
What?
Oh, sorry. I am not yet a knight.
Here's the situation.
I see. Please excuse me for the Allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Shayin, Millilith responsible for garrison and patrol duties.
Cool. I'm Ether, the Traveler.
And I am Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius. Of course, I am not yet an official...
Understood. Allow me to apologize on behalf of all the residents of this area for the misunderstanding earlier.
Oh, it's no big deal. More importantly, is there a reason why you were looking for a Knight of Favonius? May I be of it?
Well, let me fill you in. I just received some intel that a group of treasure hoarders, originally from Mondstadt, has shown up in this area recently. According to the intel, they've set up camp near Stonegate. If we act too rashly and let them escape back to Mondstadt, then it'll be difficult for the Millilith to continue. That's why I was hoping the Knight of Favonius could join me in the arrest, so we could act as each other's witnesses.
I'm sorry. Oh, if only I could have...
If I submitted an official request for assistance to the Knights of Favonius, all I would achieve is to buy the treasure hoarders time to plan their escape. Might I ask if there are any other Knights of Favonius in...
Any other knights in Liyue? Oh, of course. It's a knight you need. Well, there's one right here.
Now that you mention it, I'm technically an honorary.
An honored guest of the Chi-Sing and an honorary knight too?
Well, yeah.
If someone who's independently a hero in two different nations is willing to lend me a hand,
Mhm.
can't exactly do better than that.
I feel so smug right
just
now.
I feel a little ashamed calling on a hero who defeats ancient gods to assist with something so trivial.
True.
Wait,
Oh,
so, as well as Storm Terror, you defeated an ancient
it's
god
honestly
too?
no trouble. It's honestly no trouble.
And I am truly honored. Please excuse me while I catch up with my comrades stationed at Stonegate. I will confirm the details of the arrest with them. Whenever the two of you are ready, please come and find me there. Let's rendezvous shortly. While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Cool. You know, this is how it's interesting how the Millilith's weapon of choice, all of them are spears. Like, look at that spear. I mean, there's no other ones, but they're spears. Whereas Mondstadt weaponry is more of swords. Actually, no. I would say it's built more on swords and claymores, which are long swords, broadswords, whichever one you want to call them. I feel it's interesting, you know, because if like each nation has its own specific type of fighting style, whether it be specific type of weaponry, I should say, actually, whether it be catalyst, which is technically like magic and books, or well, I died. That sucked. I hate this fact that I have to climb up everything. But anyways, I find it... Let me just... Anyways, guys, so we're at the treasure hoarders area. I was gonna say I find it interesting how, um, as I was saying, that uh, Leo's like fighting style is based around spears. Because if you look at all the Monolith, most of them are using spears. Whereas if you look at um, Favoni, well, Mondstadt, theirs is more, I'd say, how can I say it? Um, it's more sword and longsword based fighting styles. That's because if you notice, most of the Mondstadt knights have swords or claymores. I find it interesting how they have their own different fighting styles. I know that they're different countries and cultures and stuff, but I wonder if Izuma, which is the next area, is gonna have what type of fighting style they're gonna have. Because when I mean fighting style, I mean more specifically what type of weaponry they use. Because if you guys remember, as I said, these guys use spears. Because it's like, I guess it's because of Rex Lapus's weapon, I guess, maybe. That might be the case.
While the Millelith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Thank you both for your help. We've confirmed the location of the treasure hoarders, and we will move out. In case any of them slip through our grasp and try to escape to Mondstadt, we will need someone to guard this path. As I said earlier, it would not be appropriate for the Millelith to take action here. So I will have to
Though I am not a Knight of Favonius yet, may I still...
Oh, I only asked the honorary knight here to act as a witness. There are no specific restrictions over how the arrest is carried out. So please, there's no need to feel apprehensive about...
If that's the case, I shall be glad to help to the fullest...
Then I will meet up with my comrades first. If the treasure hoarders try to escape, they will have to pass through here. So I am counting on you two.
I will destroy them. Let's see here. I find it interesting at like Zhongli's eyes, right? Because we know the story behind Venti and how he was a wind spirit that turned into a human and basically gained the powers of like a god through that pendant or whatever. I'm curious if it's the same for Rex Lapus, or was he just a human? There's not that much information on Rex Lapus if you think about it. Why am I fighting these guys? As you guys will notice, I have increased all my character levels.
Wheel of Life.
Super conduct. Okay, cool. Don't know why I did that, but cool. Okay, use that as well. What was I saying? uh, I wonder what's the story behind these characters. Well, Zhongli specifically, because he never told us what he technically is. Because Venti is classified as a spirit, which became a god through that magical totem thing that they had. Don't remember what it is. It was like a cube or something in his chest that they took from Venti and Rex Lapus, but Rex Lapus gave it up willingly. He gave it to them willingly, whereas Venti got his pride out of his chest.
Would you mind letting me handle this mission?
Noelle, you want to guard this place by yourself?
Yes. If it hadn't been for you, I would not have been able to participate as expected. Compared to the honorary knight, I still have a long but. He's still want to do everything within my ability to share the load.
I will stand by and watch. Try not to push yourself to
As you
handle it.
wish.
By the way, I'm so curious. The,
They're coming already. Oh, facing them alone. Do I have what it takes?
by the way, I was gonna say, this feels much longer. Wait, what the frick does she have on an artifact? Ah, that's why.
As a good knight should.
I find it interesting how, the whole concept of, like, I find it interesting how,
I did it.
um,
I actually did it.
the characters get their visions. From what I remember, they speak on, being given it by the gods or in your time of need or something. So I'm curious how Noelle actually gets, how they get their visions. I'm so curious.
No.
This game just has
Thank
so
you.
many questions to
We've
it that I
successfully
wanted
detained all the
answers.
treasure hoarders who tried to escape through here.
Cool.
We've double-checked the numbers against the intel we were given, and it looks like none of them escaped. Small wonder that you are the honored guest of the Qixing and Mondstadt's honorary knight.
I actually did nothing. Noelle took care of it. Oh.
Oh, it was...
You're quite welcome. To be of help to you, sir, and to the Millelith, it is my great honor.
You are too humble. I hear from the merchants that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt are both highly skilled and only too willing to rescue people in the direst of situations.
Mm-hmm.
With the skills and integrity you've shown, it's no wonder that
I'm
the
curious.
residents of Jinwu
This is a
mistake
weird
you for a
thing to
real
say,
knight.
but I'm curious if they've ever been to war, like Mondstadt and Liyue. Because I've never heard. I know there was the God War where the gods fought, but I've never seen like the humans have a war amongst each other,
Sadly, they are quite mistaken.
and they've never spoken about
I
it.
am
I'm
still
pretty sure.
far from-
Then I sincerely look forward to seeing... It's getting late. I should escort these treasure hoarders back. While the Millelith stands guard...
Goodbye, Mr. Shite. Oh, a real knight. How much longer until I become worthy of this title?
We should probably head back to.
Oh, you're right. Wow, is it really time to go back already?
No.
Apologies. I know this is a lot to ask, but could you spend a little longer with me? I still have somewhere that I'd like to visit.
Okay. Where does she want to go? Oh, okay, it's right there. Weird, but okay. Teleportation is the greatest thing invented. Da 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 da. Da.
This is the place.
So you want to visit a tea
That's
store?
right. I often make tea for the Knights of Favonius, so I wanted to come here and see what I can learn. Would you care to join me for some tea?
Of course. I love how they have the sounds. Well,
Leola's tea is certainly different from that of
I can't do
Mondstadt.
it. Yeah.
Both the taste and the consistency are different, but the warm and soothing sense it brings me as I drink it, that feels the same. When I read about the Knights of Favonius and the Millelith in books, their rules and philosophy seem so different.
See?
But it seems the desire to protect one's own people
Is the same. Yeah,
everywhere.
that's true. I mean, that's what the whole concept of having people like, so, how can I say it? Like a figure of power, I guess. I don't know why I'm gesturing my hands right now. You guys can't see. I mean like, a figure who shows authority. That's the word I'm looking for. I mean, that's the whole concept of that. But then people abuse that power that they have been given, and use that power for the wrong reasons, when it should always be to protect the other people. Whether in Mondstadt or Liyue, everyone just wants to have a better future. And whether by animal or geo, people will seek to protect what is most important. And whether by animal, This one.
Yes. Deep down, people everywhere.
That's true.
I don't think I'm so afraid of my I know I still have a long way to go compared to the honorary knight. Listening to your stories is like reading about myths and legends. But still, this motivates me to work harder and look forward even more to the day when it finally
mean,
comes.
this is a weird thought to think about, but imagine being like Ether if he can get old. We don't know if Ether is immortal as yet or not. Sorry if I'm spoiling story for you guys, but we don't know if he is. All we know is super old. But like, imagine when he's older, right? Like, if he ever gets older, he has to like tell his grandchildren about his stories. Like, I fought a god, I fought a water god, or I fought a dragon.
The day that I can fight side by side with you as a knight.
Oh,
Let's come back to Leo again. After.
yeah, sure, why not? Aw, that one's a good one. Honestly, you see, like, I feel like the story quest, right? Don't know why I'm that. I feel like the story quest is long, but story quests are fun, right? I mean, story quests are long, but sometimes some of them can be very boring, like, Guan Yu. I feel like they didn't do Guan Yu justice. It felt so boring. But, hers felt so much fun. That took so long, by the way. That's insane. That took like super long to finish, I must say, which is very cool. I actually enjoyed this so much. Okay, guys, so as you guys know, we got the first ending. Now we're going to try and get the others. So I will see you guys at the next split off point, I guess. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I think I'm at the split off point. Instead of going to the harbor, I'm gonna say let's head to the third round knockout, then keep exploring.
Yes. If we plan to explore further, let's take a short break first.
So we're gonna go take a short break, I guess. Where is the short break might be? I do not know. I feel like they put a lot more effort into the Act 2 of Noelle. I'm pretty sure Noelle's the first character to get an Act 2 of Hangout Session. I must check.
You must be from Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Looking at your outfit, you don't seem
Because I
to be
don't
an
remember the
ordinary
other ones I did.
civilian. In which case,
I don't remember the other ones I
surely
did. Here it comes. Here we go again.
you must be an illustrious knight of Favone. Pardon my directness. My name is Iron Tongue Tien. I was
Iron
hoping that
Tongue.
you could help me out.
Oh, hold on. I'm really sorry. I am not yet an official knight, but just a maid of the Knights of Havoc.
Maid? Of the knights? A
Oh.
maid knight? Oh, now that is genuinely intriguing. Miss, if you're willing to help me out, I have every confidence that you will provide me with infinitely more source material than any other knight could.
Oh please tell us a story. I love this guy when he tells stories. Honestly, Iron Tongue
As you
Tien
can
is
see,
very
I
good
have
at
been
telling
a
stories.
local storyteller here for a long time, and, well, my audience is starting to tire of hearing the same old stories over. When I saw this young lady show up just now, I was quite awestruck by her, so much so that I was suddenly inspired by the idea of writing a new book. A knight's journey through... However, inspiration is just the start. I still need some material to work with. Even the most ingenious storytellers don't just come up with stories out of thin air. I do occasionally hear anecdotes about the Knights of Favonius doing the rounds here in Liyue. But they're mostly unreliable rumors, with everyone telling a different story. Far better to find an actual knight and see...
But I am still...
Don't worry about all that. As the saying goes, the story should be inspired by life, but larger than life. As the storyteller, I can change a detail or two here and add some dramatic effect there.
Honorary Knight, I'm a little conflicted. Although I should always lend a hand to anyone in need, it would be dishonest for me to pretend to be a real knight.
It's not dishonest. You're just helping him generate some ideas.
You understand me. Miss, rest assured that I will not put you in a difficult spot. All I'm asking you to do is to come with me to the countryside and show me some of your blade work. Let me see something new.
Well, okay then. If it's just...
Okay, so what is he? Is she gonna like show him some of her like blade arts, her martial arts, I guess. Does sword fighting count as a martial art, or is it
I heard
classified as
earlier
something
from
else?
the Millilith that some hilly churls have been wreaking havoc in the countryside. Ooh, let's head over there.
Wait, this deposit's been here this entire time?
This looks to be the place.
Oh, if the hilly trolls are not around, does that mean you can't get any?
Not necessarily. Look at all the things they left here. Miss, why don't you use your...
Cleaning up? Well, that shouldn't be too difficult, but the hilly trolls could return at any moment. Mr. Tien?
Okay. The knight's meticulous mind attended to each and every...
Oh, you're taking notes all... Cleaning up a camp. I guess I do this kind of thing all the time. So it should be okay to include in your
Okay,
notes.
just hacking away at everything.
Wonderful. I'll call this one the Indomitable Sword of Favonius.
She's breaking stuff, my dude. You can relax.
Yeah.
I'll break that later. I was looking for the health bar. I was like, where is
Oh
it?
no! The hilly trolls are back! Mr. Tien, please, be careful!
Sensational. I will call that one the Impregnable Shield of Chivalry. Yes, it's coming to me now. With the prescience of a prophet, the knight foresaw the precise moment of the hilly churl's return, and promptly warned the commoners to take cover. Now she stood alone, as she drew her sword and strode forward to confront the enemy. Oh, this is all great material. It's just a pity that the only enemies are these hilly churls. I've got it. Would the two of you be able to give me some kind of memento?
Mementos?
That's right, mementos. Though the story is a work of fiction, the more real it feels, the more engaged. Some sort of battle trophy to display before...
Okay, so something like a hilly troll?
If it's all the same to you, I was thinking more along the lines of maybe a component from that ruin guard.
Is this what you meant by dramatic effect? Is this what you meant by larger than life?
Yes, you've got it. You really understand where I'm coming from. I've heard that there's a very common component in ruin guard. I should write down my new ideas before I forget.
I'm so curious, right?
Just hand
So,
the chaos device
people
to me
don't
once
really
you've
know
managed
about
to obtain
ruin
it.
gods due to it being created by an ancient civilization that my sister probably created, right? So I wonder how they. I know that people can investigate and stuff. I'm curious. I have one already. I'll just give him one. Why not? There we go.
Oh, such mighty power. So,
Embellish it? Even further?
of course you have.
Mhm.
Okay, I know where I'm going with this story now. I need to get back and start. Oh, and if the two of you have any free time later, stop by Third Round Knockout and you can hear...
Oh, I wonder how Mr. Tien's story will turn out in the end. For some reason, I have a bad feeling about... Why don't we go back to Lioa Harbor and listen?
I'm so glad that one of the options was to come all the way to Lioa Harbor. It was the actual journey. I mean, the other places would have been fine as well, but hey. Honestly, I would have liked to see the picnic thing. I hope they have the picnic thing as one of them.
With a roar like thunder, iron clashed with iron. Then, 4 gigantic fists came pounding into the ground with a force beyond what could be put into words. So colossal was their weight, and so earth-shattering their such unthinkable power could easily cleave a stone peak right off the top of a mountain. Any ordinary human would either be torn to pieces in an instant, or at the very least, suffer indescribable. But not so the knight from beyond the border. She did not flinch in the face of the flying iron fists, but sank instead into a low, fighting stance. And With one swift sweep of her sword, the clash of metal erupted once more as dust billowed moments later. There was a deep and dull thud as the dust dispersed to reveal two pairs of iron claws lying lifeless on the ground. Such is the awesome power of the impregnable shield of chivalry, an esoteric martial technique practiced exclusively by the Knights of the Night barely had time to catch her breath before a dark shadow leaped up before her into the sky, blotting out the sun and turning day into night.
Damn, he's a
It
very good
was
storyteller.
a ruin hunt, but she was no ordinary knight, and in her heart she declared, "I have nothing to fear." With an almighty battle cry, she unleashed the indomitable sword of Favonius. Beams of golden light shone out in all directions. A gust of wind raced through the battlefield. Sparks flew and
Wow, that's
debris
smart. That's
fell.
smart to say wind because, haha, Mondstadt is the wind domain.
One night against 2 ruin guards and a ruin hunter? Surely that must be an exaggeration.
I suppose these stories are supposed to be taken with...
Is this? No, this won't do. I must ask him to rewrite the story.
It's fine, the audience isn't taking it seriously.
Hard to believe? Then feast your eyes on this. This is solid proof of the Maid Knight's journey to Liyue. A fragment of a ruin guard's armor, cut from its carcass by a blow of her blade in the midst.
That is part of a ruin guard. A friend of a relative in the Millelith told me about these.
Oh, it's real, all right. Look at the cuts on.
I must honesty, modesty. These are the virtues cherished by the knight.
Hey, would you look at that? That girl over there looks uncannily similar to the...
Oh, I'd say more than just similar. She's the spitting image. Oh, should we get an autograph? Oh, it's definite.
Huh?
No, well, let's get out of here.
Oh, okay.
And so, the knight went west from Stone Gate with her sword in hand and scaled the mountains, a legend from the moment she set foot in Liyue. Tales of the adventures of the Maid Knight would be talked about for hundreds of generations.
Oh god. Oh, this is cute. Oh, that one is goddamn cute. Oh, that one is so good. I love this one. Oh. Okay. So, that one's one of my favorites so far. Honestly, both of them have been so good so far. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the next splitting point, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Back to Mondstadt. Back to Mondstadt. Wee. Up. Enter. Let's go. Boop. Both those doors open automatically, but hey.
A thesis on chivalry. So much to learn before the exam. Oh! I don't? I've been busy preparing for my the exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless right. Even though it's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time.
Guys, I think this is the splitting point. I'm gonna say, can I help instead of can I be your study buddy?
No, thank you. I can take care of myself. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. You're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to, but on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free.
Which day is the exam? I'll be there.
Based on the night's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now.
I thought it. Okay, I'm gonna say this one instead. I thought it was more immediate.
But it's just half a year. Don't you think that even though there is still some I've planned my schedule carefully. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and
Pushing
I have
is
some
also
candy.
hard.
No, I won't. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? No. I apologize for letting you see
Maybe
me in
try
such
to
bad
relieve
shape.
anxiety.
I'm okay now.
Maybe try to relieve.
No. But every time I think of the exam, I get so... But in the end...
Don't hide from it. Confront the stress. Okay, I think I'm gonna say this one. I think this is the splitting point, guys. So I'm gonna say this. Don't hide from it. Confront the stress of the exam directly.
Oh, you mean studying is... Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat the same. Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight. And whenever I start worrying that I might fail again, my mind goes completely...
You could take some more exams to get used to the atmosphere. You could try to imagine yourself passing the exam. You could try to... Well, let's do this one, guys. You could take more exams to get used to the atmosphere.
Take some more exams? Would that really help? It's true that the more I study, the more unprepared I feel. It's inevitable that I'll run into... But if I can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, then I can learn how to cope. But where would I even go to take one?
I often take part in the ranking exam of the Adventure Guild. The ranking exam of the Adventure Guild can make you stronger.
The Adventurers
I mean,
Guild?
it didn't really give me a
Now that
choice.
you mention it, well, since it's recommended by the honorary knight, then...
Okay, so we going to do a different type of thing now. We're gonna go speak to Catherine. Catherine. Boop. 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 Don't judge me. I'm lazy. We run. Catherine?
Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. What kind of commission would you like to take on today?
About the adventurers ranking exam.
You wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commissions.
I'm in Noelle. I wasn't asking for me. I'm in...
Sorry, Miss Catherine. Actually, I am the one who wishes...
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild? Wonderful. I will process your application.
No. I just want to take an exam. Right now, I don't have any plan to become an adventurer.
I see. Our exams are only available to official members of the guild. The content of each exam is determined based on the adventurer's individual experience and commission status. As such, I am unfortunately unable to arrange for you to have an... However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk to Cyrus, the branch master.
Cyrus?
As it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the guild. It has not yet been approved for official use. Perhaps you could give it a trial run.
Pretty sure that there was no such exam when I first...
Indeed. Although the entrance exam does have something to do with you joining me, you can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angelshare right now drafting the syllabus. He said he gets more inspired when he's there. We don't yet know what's included in the syllabus. Others in the guild have produced several
He gets
drafts,
inspired
all of
by
them were
alcohol.
rejected
That's
by
what he gets
Cyrus.
inspired by.
It sounds as if I'll have a good chance of running into something unexpected.
Let's give it a
Yes,
try.
Let's.
Okay, guys. So we need to go to the Angel Share to find what's his name? Cypress. Cypress? Is that your name?
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? What am I thinking? The newcomers will run a mile. Hunt down 3 boars in the forest. Nay, the guild will never approve that.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's you. And Noelle, I see.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus. Are you
Cyrus.
working on
Why
the
did I say
exam
Cyprus?
syllabus? How is it coming along?
Don't get me started. Since the Travelers solved the Storm Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people got excited and decided to join the Adventurers Guild. But most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process.
What?
So some genius in the guild decided, why don't we make an entrance exam?
But that makes
Like
sense.
a good idea, no? This way the adventurers won't get hurt so...
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no one will want to join. A few scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for. Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right. If only someone could give it a test run. At least then I could just...
Then, Mr. Cyrus, may I get... I am very interested in...
Oh? Noelle? Ha ha! That's fantastic! Well, if it's you, Noelle, even with every challenge at the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have...
Yes, please make sure that...
Excellent! That's the spirit of a true... First, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to assist you if the traveler is willing. Please, join Noelle.
So even at the highest difficulty, you can just get someone else to help.
Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and you only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But of course, Noelle should find she has no
So
trouble
you can
getting
still
a
pass
perfect
even
score.
if you're not good at combat.
And finally, remember at all times,
I love how you just
being an
undermined us.
adventurer takes courage and resilience. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Add Astra Abyssosk.
Ha ha! That's the spirit. Without further ado, let's start part 1. A true adventurer must be well versed in all sorts of relevant knowledge to handle whatever may come their way. I will ask you 3 questions. You may discuss among yourselves first before giving me an answer.
Yes.
Question 1. An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resource. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies,
Cannot be
windmill
found.
asters, or small lampgrass?
Cannot local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found in nearby Wolvendrum. I'm pretty sure it's windwheel astrals. I've seen those. I think it's
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere. But the book made no specific mention of any other... No, I must approach this question differently. Is there anything here that requires specific environmental conditions in order to grow?
Is there anything here that requires specific environmental conditions in order to grow? I don't see it's between these 2. I think it's dandelions.
I'm afraid that's the wrong answer.
What?
On to question 2. An adventurer must always learn from their experience and keep track of everything they encounter in the form of a diary. There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Lille, documenting his thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went. Young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and avoid the dangers there. What is the name of this adventurer?
Learning from experience.
I don't know. I haven't read
writing
these books.
diaries. It seems like adventuring requires constant self... Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have read about him. He even made his mark on Dragonspine. Oh, yes, it must be him.
What? I don't know any of these people. This is it's clearly setting up for you to lose. It's clearly, because I don't know any of this. If you guys know this, I'm impressed. Wilder? Wyatt.
Ooh, what a pity. You were so close, but not quite close enough.
I don't know any of
Last
these.
question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. The infamous Windless. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air. So, what is the name of this taboo territory?
A sea of ashes, a windless land.
Huh? Mari Javani. Mari Javaria. Mari. I think it's Mari Javaria.
Correct! Keep this name in mind. Someday, you too will pass through this domain.
What is the place's name? I want to keep it actually in mind because maybe we'll actually find it.
Are the questions too difficult? If even Noelle wasn't up to the task. Never mind. Don't worry too much. This was just testing your rote learning ability anyway. It wouldn't be much practical help on, but be warned. Things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills. Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunt.
Okay, let's go meet him at Good Hunter. What, do we have to cook him something? I swear it's that.
Okay, let's begin part 2 of the entrance.
You don't need any of these skills to be adventurers. They should be focusing on combat. Okay, maybe the knowledge does make sense, but that doesn't seem very useful, some of the other stuff.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well fed and making sure to prepare sufficient food supplies is a key survival. That's why the second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergency out in the wild. There are 3 criteria. Firstly, the ingredients must be easily accessible in the wilderness. Secondly, preparation and cooking must be quick and easy. Thirdly, well, the food item in question must be able to help someone in dire straits to bounce back from the brink and regain. So go ahead, cook something.
Simple ingredients. Honorary knight.
Just like emergency food. I say Mondstadt Grillfish.
Mondstadt grilled fish. You have... Okay then. We can always change our minds if we have a better idea.
Okay, I'm gonna say steak then. Because steak seems like the smartest idea. Because it gives you back HP.
Quite busy recently.
Oh, you're... Steak! Steak! Ha ha ha! Simple ingredients, highly nutritious, and most importantly, all you need to cook it is an open... And when it's not an emergency, adding a bit of seasoning makes it even better. Succulent nutrition.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
This was all a ploy to get Noelle to cook some drunk food for you.
Not at all. I was merely contemplating having a celebratory in any case. Congratulations on passing part 2 of the exam. Up next, go get yourself ready. Then meet me at
Bright Crown Canyon. Oh, there. Wait, where is this place? I'm trying to find it. Majar. Does it exist already? Majar. I don't see it. It doesn't seem to exist as yet. The Majar place, whatever it's called.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back.
Teleportation. Where is it then? Up. 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 Up.
Ad Astra Avisosk, and welcome to the third and final part of your...
Please, begin.
Good. Now, the most important skill set for an adventurer, ferocious monsters, dangerous machines. Only in the heat of battle against your enemy does that surge of adrenaline. Really, this is the last part of the exam. Defeat the nearby route. I will be watching from here.
Okay, this time.
Okay, they give you like an easy thing, I guess. I don't see a Ruin Guardian. Oh, they're talking about that Ruin Guardian there.
Someone needs assistance.
Fight the Ruin Guardian. Where the hell is the Ruin Guardian now? Oh, yeah. What's the level?
Steady as stone. Life goes on.
Keep back!
I don't think it is possible. I mean, if my characters were level 90, I think it was.
Gather! Order guide you.
Damn, I actually did it.
Honorary Knight! I did it!
This is all the result of your
Not
hand.
entirely. Whenever I've taken an exam in the past, I know that it's just like in training, but I always end up worrying I might, but not this time. This time, it seems I was able to remain somehow. Having you by my side, it must be because you are here with me that I was able to complete the exam.
No, it's because you have what it takes.
Thank you. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if...
I will have time. I will be there.
Great. Oh, maybe, just maybe.
Aww. Where is he? You just standing up there all high and mighty, huh? Mr. Cyrus. Ugh, make me climb up stupid hill all the time.
Oh, back already?
Yes.
Even the third part of the exam is a walk in the... Now, please allow me to announce you successfully passed the... But if even Noelle could not get a perfect score, then maybe I still need to adjust the difficulty. Yes, the barrier to entry must be lowered to cater to the newcomers. Then we can raise the difficulty at a later stage.
I didn't get a perfect...
Hey now, first things first.
Wait, I wonder if
allow
it's
me
a
to
different...
congratulate you on what was nevertheless a sterling performance in your exam. I will have Catherine handle the admission process Noelle.
Where did I go wrong? Is there any hope for me to... Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cyrus, what were you saying just now?
I was about to ask whether you would have the time to visit the...
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. I must get back to my exam. If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat them the next time I run into this. It seems that I still have lots. I will head back to the library now.
Noelle, you already passed your exam. What do you need to study for? Sure, you made a few mistakes.
Here's the situation.
I hope my exam... How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level? I should...
Of course. Have to find Noelle at the library again. Oh god, I have to avoid... this sucks. I have to avoid that. Nope. I have to come in on the other side. Okay, Noelle.
Mustn't fall asleep.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I zoned out a little. I didn't notice you. I've summarized my experiences from the mock exam and created a new Getting to Know Mondstadt's Geography and a 1-minute history of adventuring in Mondstadt. There's so much I can... And then there's eating well in Mondstadt. I never realized there were so many ways to cook in the wild. Oh, and also self-defense. The art of down-to-earth dialogue with monsters. The combat approach of adventurers is definitely worth it. The only thing is, there's so much to get through. Will I really be able to finish them all?
Surely these topics won't be covered in the...
But, what if this is the one time they do come up? What if they ask me how to rescue an adventurer? Or how best to collaborate with the... If I neglect these topics now, I may live to regret... It looks like every second I have between now and my exam...
What is the picture? Aww. That one sucked. I didn't like that one. Well, I've done half of them, I guess. I guess that's another way of linking that one, maybe? Anyways, I'm gonna go and I am going to... How can I say it? I'm going to, get to the next path. And I will see you guys then. Okay guys, I think the concept is I have to get all of them right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all of them right up until I have to fight the Ruin Guardian again. So I will see you guys then.
That's it, Mr. Cyrus?
Correct. On to quiz. There is thanks to the
Learning from it regarding...
What? Last question. All the... Wrong at... Never mind. But be now. Hunt down 3 board. Oh, it...
Hello, Mr.
but...
That sounds...
Yes, a few scrapes and anyway.
Then I am very...
Oh?
Yes.
Excellent. First, if the traveler is willing. Indeed, you only need to pass 2...
Add...
A true... I will ask question 1. Tell me.
That's it, Mr. Cyrus?
Correct. On to quiz. There is a thanks to the note.
Learning from regarding this... That's it!
Correct. Last question. All the...
Merge...
Correct. But big now. Okay.
Ready and willing.
Staying. That's why. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. So go ahead.
Honorary knight? Steak. Okay then. We can always check.
Oh. Steak. Simple.
Really? If you like it so much, I can...
In any case, go get your...
Please.
Good. Ferocious. This, I will be...
Okay. Orders given. Orders received.
To dust!
Rise.
This is order.
Honorary Knight! I did it! Not entirely. Whenever I've taken I know that it's not this somehow. It must be because you are here. Thank you. On the day of the real great.
Oh, back already? Even the third part of the Now, please allow me to... You passed with a perfect score. Noelle, you are incredible as always.
Oh, well.
Without... May your date mine.
Oh.
Ah,
I'm very... I just want...
Oh, why not give it some more thought? Even if you're not... Just think of it as... you know, if you think about it, adventurers have a lot in common with the knights.
So
Both
as you
want
guys
to
see,
defend Munster.
as you guys can see, I finished it with a full getting a perfect score for everything.
Exam preparation? Defend monster?
Yes, precisely. I assure you it won't take up too much of your time. I believe it's only around 4 commissions per...
4 commissions? Maybe if I can squeeze out some time for
Noelle,
my
stay
grades.
strong.
If I'm not careful, the urge to accommodate just takes... I'm sorry, Mr. Cyrus, but I'm afraid that my answer is still...
Please, Noelle, I'm begging.
No, well,
No,
if
let's
my
go back
assistance
and
is
do some
required...
studying.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Mr. Cyrus, maybe next time.
Do we get an ending? Yes! Oh, look at this. This one's also a cute one. Perfect scores or not. Now it's... no is not the time to be thinking about joining a venture guild. Oh, look how cute this is. Honestly, I do think, guys, damn, that one took me long to do, guys. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. That took me so long to do. But yeah, I completed it, and as you guys can see, we have completed 4 out of... We've completed 4 out of the 6. Now I'll be moving on to the next one. So I will see you guys there. Do 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 do.
A thesis on chivalry. So much to learn before the Oh! Oh, thank you. I've been busy preparing. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer. Right. Even though it's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know. Study, buddy. No, this is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill. Plus, there is still, but on the day of the exam, based on the night's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now. But it's just half a year. Even though I've planned. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy. No, I won't. Did I get to work? No. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now. Ooh, but in the end...
Change of
You
scenario
mean
might
a
be.
change of location?
Okay, guys, I think
But
maybe
where
this
else
will.
could I go? Or perhaps I could even make some muffins, grab some napkins. A trip? To Leo? Maybe you're right. Maybe visit...
Nope. I've done this one. I'm done. Story.
A thesis on chivalry. So much to learn before the... Oh!
Just come here to say hi.
Oh, I've been busy. The exam is drawing nearer and... Right. Even though it's just that I've failed several times in the past. Study, but this is my... Plus, there is still... But on the day of the... based on the night's schedule, I think it should be... But it's just half a... Even though there is... I've planned my... Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleep. No, I won't. Did I get to work? No. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Push yourself too hard will only make things worse. Maybe try to relieve your anxiety.
Ooh, but in the end...
So guys, I think it's, don't hide from it, confront the stress.
Oh, you mean studying isn't the only... Oh, whenever I encounter...
Okay, so I think instead of saying, you could take some more exams to get used to it, you could try to imagine yourself passing the exam. Let's say this one instead.
Imagine myself passing the exam.
Maybe this one will change it. I think this is the right track, guys. If you pass the selection exam, what kind of knight would you want to be?
What kind of knight? I always thought that just qualifying to be a knight was challenging enough to begin with. The knight that I want to be someday. Oh, that feels so far away that it's a little difficult to imagine.
Then let's start with knights closer to home. How about an outrider like Amber?
An outrider? I'm sure Amber would be happy to see the outriders grow as a team, but my strengths are not in scouting and luring the enemy. And I'm not as agile as Amber. I don't know if I would be of any assistance to her. However, I did once get Amber to teach me how to make Baron Bunnies. If I were to use Baron Bunny to lure the enemy away and protect my fellow knights, I suppose I could do it.
If you can perform the duty of a qualified knight, then you might feel more confident about the exam. Think of it as practicing for when you have to make Baron Bunnies with Amber in the future. If you can perform the duty of a qualified knight, then you might feel more confident.
I still have some of the materials we used when she taught me. There's just a few extra things making the stuffing requires pyro slime condensate, and the red dye used to grab the enemy's attention can be made from crushed valberries. It's just that dried valberries are not very suitable for making dye. I'll need to get some fresh ones from the Stormbearer Mountains. So, let's start by going to the...
Okay. Okay, guys, so we're on to the next track, guys. I'm curious, can I just teleport from here? Okay, I can. I thought I couldn't. For some reason, I thought you had to get out of the building to actually do that. Oh, damn. Look at all the crystals and stuff here. You guys can hear my clicks. Every single one of them. They're so loud. There we go. Grabbed everything. The valberries.
Yes, this should be plenty of valberries. Oh, pyro slimes. Perfect. They can provide us with another ingredient we need.
Now let's switch. That should do the trick.
Pyro slime condensate, crushed good. Now I can start to make...
Okay. So, Noelle was...
Through here. Conceal stitch. Done.
It looks just like the one Amber makes. Noelle, you are very handy.
Far from it. I know it looks the part on the outside, but I still don't know if it will really work. There should be a hilly trail camp nearby. Let's place the bear...
Do we get to actually place it?
I must leave no stone unturned. Ah, the hilly trails are coming back. Let's see if the Baron Buddy gets their attention. What's going on? They're completely ignoring the Baron Bunny. They're coming this way. Watch out!
Damn, that's a lot of hilly trolls, I must say. Thank gosh I had thingy's E. Yeah, you're happy?
Oh, it neither attracted their attention nor exploded. In the end, all I managed to recreate was the outward appearance.
Perhaps Amber controls it using her pyro
I
ability.
suppose the conclusion is, it can't become an outright. Oh, maybe I'm not yet ready to carry out...
Oh, so we're gonna go through all the different nights. Or maybe you're just not suitable for becoming an actor.
I just can't think of what else I could do. Every time I've looked forward to passing the exam, I always ended up disappointed. Whenever I remember that feeling of disappointment, I stop being able to think about what kind of...
You could become an acting grandmaster. Gee. I'm gonna say cavalry because this one seems too high and she's gonna probably take away your heart for that. You could become a cavalry captain like Kaya.
Captain Kaya? No, I could never. Captain Kaya has his own way of thinking and planning. Well, sometimes I can barely understand it. And as I simply wouldn't know where to begin.
Kaya doesn't spend every second of every day on making big plans. You can start with some small details.
Oh, so you mean I should focus on smaller steps in order to achieve a larger goal?
Exactly.
I suppose with smaller goals, I won't be disappointed day to day. Since the larger goal is so high, I couldn't hope to achieve, in which case... Captain Kaya seems to be in the habit of fishing for information at Angel. That's pretty small. And yet, I heard that the reason we were able to arrest those treasure hoarders last time was thanks to Captain Kaya's intel.
Then let's start with Angel
All
Share.
right.
Okay. I'm guessing the last one's gonna be Jean. Because being the Grandmaster might seems like too much work, I'll be honest. Honestly, I think we have the greatest job being a traveler. You get to explore places, get money for doing that. You live off that money. I think it's the best solution rather than staying in one spot and doing a job daily. You know, it's a different adventure every day. I hate that. Because if you think about it, right? Like Kaya and them, they all focusing on protecting one area. We like go around protecting the entirety of Tavat, basically.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Noelle. Can I get you a drink? A non-alcoholic drink, of course.
Oh, no need. We didn't come. I wanted to ask if there...
Troublemakers?
Oh, really?
It's that guy drinking at the table over there. Pain. He keeps ordering refills of our strongest drink. Death after... Look how he's wobbling. If he passes...
Yes,
Out of the ordinary? Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. There are still some empty glasses on the tables upstairs that need clearing away. Must have been left there by the customer, but I am busy with the accounts at the moment. And if I can't find time to clear the tables before the evening crowd are...
Really? That sounds truly terrible. Maybe I can help?
Noel, you're forgetting why we're here.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't help myself. Mr. Charles, what I was really trying to ask was...
Oh, I know. You wanted to know if you could help out, right? Surely that would be asking too much. I have yet to thank you properly for helping us move those kegs last time. And here you are offering to help again. I couldn't accept your... That being said, we are quite overwhelmed right now. So if it's all the same to you, ma'am, would you mind serving the customer?
Oh, okay then. It seems you are in great...
Oh, that should put us back on track.
Wow. So it appears that Captain Kaya's way with words does not come the most naturally to me.
I can say I'm completely surprised. I can't say.
Waitressing in the tavern should be a good means of gathering intel, right? It's quite a common motif in the books. I just need to keep my eyes and ears open while I'm helping... Excuse me, Payne. Here is...
What was that? This drink is...
Mr. Payne, are you all right? Do you need to take a rest?
Tricky situation. How are we supposed to get any info?
Let me think. If I'm not mistaken,
Subject
Captain Kaya would first get his subject drunk before asking them any questions. This appears to be true. We must find another approach.
True. What will that approach be?
Captain Kaya would probably appear cordial and sincere as a means to convince his subject to lower their guard, would he not? One must start by focusing on the person's individual circumstances and communicate a complete willingness to help. Then slowly move the conversation in the desired direction. Ooh, but how can I offer to help Mr. Payne? I've got it! Perhaps the dried fruits that I prepared for my exam... Mr. Payne?
Oh, what's this? Ooh. Oh, you're...
Mr. Payne?
Next to you is, it's the deaf afternoon that I order. Yes. Did you? This drink.
Mr. Payne? Mr. Payne?
Back to drunkenness
How
again.
can this be? Drinking like this is disastrous for one's health.
Maybe playing the customer with alcohol isn't the best approach. You could just listen to on their conversations instead.
Perhaps. Oh, Mr. Charlie, if the second floor is filled with customers, perhaps I'll have... It's such a mess. I must clear everything away quickly so that we can serve... Ooh, so many stains. Oh, once the tables are clear, they'll need to be... We're almost done. A clean and tidy environment. Oh, finally. All clear. Let's check in with Charles. Mr. Charles, is there anything else?
Wow! Already? The customer at the table by the window just...
Okay.
Later into the night.
But at least it's over now.
Well done. Did you manage to...
Well done to you, too. No. I got so caught up with working that what should I do? There are hardly any customers left that am I so incapable of handling even a simple tap?
Thanks for all your... I've been a bartender here for more than a decade, and I've never seen a happier crowd of drinkers than the ones who are... I can only assume that with you serving the customers, the wine tasted all the...
I'm quite sure that can't be true.
Customers don't come here purely for the drinks. They come for what the drink represents. Some time to relax. Often customers choose this tavern not just for the quality of the drinks we serve, but also you may not have brewed the wine or even mixed the drinks. But for many customers, service with a smile is what makes the difference. It seems this tavern could do with more than just a single bartender. Anyway, I digress. Thanks.
Wow. I'm so glad to know I made everyone so
it's
happy.
okay that you didn't collect any intel. You are looking after Mondstadt in your own way.
Yes. Even it looks like I was still able to help those in need.
It's the same with an exam. You'll always have strength and weakness. It's the same with the exam. Just aim to do well in the things you're good at.
Yes. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt. I sense that it's probably not the best. However, could I ask for drinking to make merry is all well and good, but passing out drunk in my tavern? That's a pain.
Who needs to be taken home? Who passed out? Oh, don't tell me the picture. Oh, that sucks. I don't care to help a drunkard. Blah blah blah. Anyways, I'm going to find out the next splitting point, and then we can do the last one, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So I will see you guys. Okay guys, I think I'm at the splitting point, so instead of saying Kaya, we're gonna go with you could become an acting grandmaster like Jean.
Master Jean? How could I ever become someone great? Master Jean is a pillar of the Knights of Favonius, and a great source of inspiration to me. If I could gain even one or two of her qualities, I would be very happy. The thought of becoming a knight just like her in every way? Oh, I could never achieve that.
Just set a goal first. We can start from the smaller
You think
details.
so? I suppose if the goal was set so high that I couldn't hope to achieve it immediately, I don't know where to start. I can't imagine what I would need to do to become more like
Jean
Master
doesn't
Jean.
always sit in her office. Jean often helps out the locals around town.
Oh, that's true. I still don't think I can do what Master Jean does. But at least, okay. Then
Okay. Let's go around helping people. We need to go all around Mondstadt helping people. Please don't tell me it's gonna end up with us helping another drunkard. I hope.
I'm sorry, Marjorie. I was focused solely on if you're out of other options. Maybe you could get help from the Knights? Thanks. I'll check with a few more. Alright, well...
Miss Marjorie.
Oh, Noelle. Since you asked, I seem to have misplaced a monocle that I imported from Sumeru. I was organizing the stock
I guess
that had
that's
just
another
arrived,
place.
and because the monocle was so fragile, I took it out, wiped it, and put it aside. But then, I went to get it after I was done with the stock, and it was gone. I've asked around, but no one seems to have any idea where it could be.
Has anything like this happened?
Anything like this? Well, it's not completely unheard of. You know my store. There are all sorts of exotic items. In the past, I've lost a carved wooden perch and some boneware, but as soon as I reported them missing to the Knights, they were recovered right...
May I ask, where were the missing...
Oh, the wooden perch was mistaken for a real fish by Margaret's cat, and as for the boneware, they eventually found that in a dog kennel somewhere outside the city.
Reminds me of some commissions once involving a missing cat and some tax returns. With people calling on the Knights for so many things, it's no wonder Jean's so busy.
Oh no, we mustn't increase Jean's workload any further. Master Jean's time should be spent. Miss Marjorie, would you... I may not be as efficient as Master Jean.
I'll help too.
Of course that's okay. But isn't asking Noelle...
I'd better gather some more information, as well as confirming some details regarding the monocle itself. We should find out as much as...
So, do you have some ideas on where to start? Ask me whatever you want to know.
What can you tell us about the missing
Missing item. Well, it's a monocle to start with. And since it came from Sumeru, the design should be fairly As for other distinguishing features, it's very light and
did you see something? See?
I had my head down and I was busy working with the stock. I didn't see anything that was... But the street is so busy that surely someone would have noticed.
Did you see it?
Oh, now that you mention it, I do remember hearing some kind of... The sound went as soon as it came, and I was focused on checking if anyone had seen anything, so I didn't give it too much thought at the time.
Maybe we can investigate
Do you think
in
it could
that
be
direction.
connected? I first heard it behind me, and then it seemed to fade out in a northwesterly direction.
Honorary Knight, shall we go ahead in that direction and make some inquiries? Maybe...
Northwest. That's north. Northwest is that way. I don't know why I'm acting like I need to actually guess. It's obvious. It literally tells us all the time. Up. Up. How much you guys want to bet it's on a roof? I swear, if I lose stamina. Nope. Not on this roof. Not on this roof either. Maybe it's on the windmill. Let me check up here. Oh. Dude, relax, Sean. We get it, you're tired. Cool. Nothing. I swear it has to be up here somewhere. I swear it's gonna be on a roof. Or maybe I'm overthinking this, maybe. Elemental sight will help. Doesn't look like it. Head northwest. Doesn't seem to be on the windmill. Nope. Am I blind? It's in this area, what the hell? Nothing in this bush. No, there's just a book here. I checked all around this thing. There's nothing here. Check this house. Thought it might be on the house. No. Maybe I can speak to somebody. I can ask her if she's blind.
A missing monocle and a flapping sound?
Okay, I
First I've
found
heard of
somebody.
anything like that.
I mean, Glory.
Excuse me, Glory. Have you heard anything that might be described as a flapping? Marjorie's monocle has gone missing from her shop. We're trying...
Flapping sound? I believe it was the sound of a finch flapping its wing. It sounded a lot heavier today than usual.
So... maybe the finch took... Oh, I've seen their nests in the past on occasion, while I'm cleaning the roof. Finally, we have a lead to go on.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
May you swiftly recover the lost item by the grace of...
Mm-hmm. I feel bad for that girl. I'm betting it's on this roof. Thinking should climb up this one.
We found it!
Oh damn.
This must be Miss Marjorie's missing monocle.
That was luck.
Let's take it back to her right away. I hope we haven't kept her waiting too long.
Damn. Oh.
Miss Marjorie? Here!
Wow, you were so quick. How wonderful. I thought I wouldn't be hearing back for a few days yet.
Sure. That's long.
In the past, when I've lost something and asked the Knights for help, it can take them a while to get around to it. After all, the Knights have all sorts of things that they're busy with, big and small. No matter how capable Jean might be, she can't be thanks to you, Noelle.
No, I can only help people with small.
Whether it's big or small,
I
well,
love.
No,
It's sad
not at
because
all.
Noelle's so
If I
good.
do become a knight in the future, I will continue to help.
I was just kidding. I'm sure everyone in Mondstadt can't wait to see. Thanks again.
The kind of knight that I become.
Noelle, you seem quite pleased.
Oh, yes. Maybe it's because I'm not afraid. I've never dared to imagine myself as a knight before. I always feared that the higher my expectations, the more disappointed I'll be if I don't live up to them. But let's say I do become a knight in the future. Maybe I will simply continue to do the same things that it doesn't matter to me how small these things. I do these things not because I'm a maid, but because of my own will.
No, just be the kind of knight that you want to be.
Yes. There's no need to become someone else,
True.
nor worry about failing. As long as I perform better in my next exam than in my then one day, I will become a knight that I can be
Yay. Ah. Someday Noelle will become a knight like no other. Aw, that was cool. So that was all of them, I'm pretty sure. Did I do all of them? Yeah, I did. So I finished all of them. I'd say my favorite one is either this one or this one. I love these two. These look so cute. Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, you should always do these. You get so many rewards from them. Boom, got all my rewards. And yeah, those are all the hangout sessions done. Yeah, Noelle is the first character with with 2 acts. Damn. Anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one was quite long, I must say. Noelle's one did take long. Even though it was very fun, it did take much longer than I expected. And that's a good thing, actually. I'm not complaining about the length. I think it was terrific. But anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to the people who liked this video or commented. I really do appreciate you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. And
Where do you want to go
Good.
next? If you'd like to see
Bye,
Laura, of
guys.
course,